Everybody, it's Evelyn from Cats Play Art, and today I'm going to do a wrecked ring pour. This is the last wrecked ring pour that I did, and as you can tell, it turned out way too dark, and I'm not very pleased with it. Now, if you ever have a painting that does not turn out the way you want it, if you know immediately, you can scrape the paint off and try again. But in this case, I thought it was beautiful whenever I first poured it, but then as it dried way dark. I'm not sure there, it's almost like a black hole in the middle, and I'm just not pleased. So I'm going to pour over this canvas again, doing the same type of pour. You don't necessarily have to do the same pour over, but I want to do a successful record ring. And today I'm also going to use something a little bit different. I've got the Arteza pre-mixed pouring acrylic colors. I've had these for a while and I've not tried them. So I thought, what a great opportunity to try them and see how I like them. So I'm going to do that. Plus, I'll be honest, I didn't feel like mixing paint today. My wrist is a little sore, so I've been working and typing quite a bit, so I've got a little bit of carpal tunnel going in the wrist today. The colors I've got out are titanium white, the neon blue, neon green, ultramarine blue, lemon yellow, and vermilion red. And I'm hoping that I can pour these in such a manner that it will make a very pretty painting. According to the paint calculator, I should use about 8 ounces of paint for this canvas, a 14 by 14 square canvas. I have a 9 ounce cup, so let's see. I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to start with a little white. I'm going to try to do thinner layers than I did the last time. I think I got my layers a little too thick. That also is one of the reasons why a lot of my bright colors went off the canvas. My reds, my oranges kind of disappeared off the canvas, which that happens whenever you do a ring pour and you're tilting. Is it just me, or does ultramarine look purple? Kind of getting a rainbow thing going again. I do love the colors of the rainbow. That's not what I had set out to do, but apparently my subconscious also likes the colors of the rainbow, so I guess I'm doing a rainbow pour. I'll be honest, these are much thinner than I thought they were originally going to be, but you know, you go with what you got. I hope you are enjoying my video content. I'm relatively new at this, and sometimes I trip over my words. And it's not that I don't know what I want to say, but sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth can go. So I don't know. I'm just trying to keep myself occupied, and during this time of shelter in place, it's kind of stressful. I am one of the lucky ones. I can do my day job at home, and my boss is absolutely wonderful. He has set us up so we can continue working and continuing to be productive. So my days are not as boring as what they could be, because I do have my work. And of course I have my animals. I'm pretty sure you've seeing flashes of my cat walking in the background. He seems to like an appearance whenever I'm uh, filming. He's usually very shy, and for some reason, whenever I turn on the camera, he decides he has to be a YouTube personality. I think that's going to be it. Let me get these out of the way. I don't know if you can see, but the cup is very, very pretty. It's all stripy. I did, as I said, I did thinner layers this time in hopes that I get better rings. I'll be honest, I'm not an expert at ring pours. I've only done a few, and of the few I've done, I've only gotten 2 that I really like. So let's give this a try. I'm sitting down because, as I said, I'm having some issues with my back and my wrist. My chair at my office chair at home doesn't seem to like me very much at this point. But I am learning to deal. Sorry, I'm not talking very much because I'm concentrating, because I make sure that I get all the paint out, since I don't have a lot of extra paint. Did tilt off on this one. I think that's going to be about it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Inside that cup is so, so pretty. That's very, very pretty. Let me torch this. Get the bubbles out. And this time, since I know I don't have a lot of paint to spare, I'm going to, remember I've got my Dutch Pour White. I'm going to go and kind of put around as a flow enhancer so that the paint moves a little bit easier, and hopefully hopefully my outer rings, which are very beautiful, they don't all get lost. You see me reaching behind, I've got a cart behind me that has all my supplies. Extra paint, my paint stirrers, my Floetrol. So I have a tendency to, if I forget something, it's right there, right handy. I've turned my dining room into a painting studio at this point. I'm blessed in that I could do that, and I don't have much trouble with it. Okay, I think I got those covered. Okay. Now, before I start tilting, let's see about wrecking it. No, it's very pretty. I think that's pretty good. And what this is just a skewer for like a shish kebab on the grill. They work really great. They got the nice little pointy end. They can be cleaned off. The paint can dry on them without. And if you want to reuse like your skewers, your mixing tool, don't hesitate. Just let the acrylic paint. They will not mix. If you actually have a tool that the paint has dried on, they will actually back to the center here. Trying to not to lose too much of my design, but I'm going to have to. Trying to get it out to the edges before I go over. And I think I've got it pretty well. Let's go over the edge. Hook that ring. Stretch it back out. Stretch it to that corner. Just bring it back to the middle. Turn it a little bit. I don't use gloves. I actually enjoy the feel of paint. I know a lot of people do, but it's a personal preference. If you don't want to get your hands dirty or in that, please use gloves. Buy gloves. But I actually enjoy the feel of the paint on my fingers. I don't mind it at all. So trying to stretch out the center a little bit because the center is very pretty. I have to lose some more of that there. I still have quite a bit. See how fast the paint is moving? That means I still have quite a bit of paint on the canvas. And you want to get a good portion of that paint off for the simple fact that if you don't, your painting will crack. But I think that corner is still not covered. Come on, baby. Nope, it's not going to go. It's going to be stubborn. Kind of like me. Bringing it back to the center. Okay. So since this won't get covered, I'll wipe my fingers off so I don't get mud in the corner. I've got these wonderful drippings. I can just kind of dab and touch and make sure my corners get covered. Get some beautiful colors on the puppy pea pad. Let me see about torching it one more time to see if I can bring up any cells. Pop any bubbles. Not going to get a lot of cells, but if this dries as beautifully as it is right now, I will be very, very pleased. So, this is another attempt at a wrecked ring, and I'm actually pretty pleased. I'd like to, I'm not sure if I can stretch out. at one side anymore, because these are opened up, but this side is kind of squished together. Not gonna open for me, but that's the way it works sometimes. Is just doesn't want to cooperate. And that's the beauty of acrylic painting, is you never know what's going to happen whenever you're doing these type of paintings. Yeah, it opened it up a little bit. There you go. Opened up those rings up there a little bit. So I will call it a day, and I want to say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, write a comment, and if you feel so inclined, subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. This is Evelyn for Cats Play Art. You have a good day.